What is food security? According to the State of Food Insecurity 2001, food security is a situation that exists when all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. There are four pillars of food security. Availability. Food availability addresses the supply side of food security and is determined by the level of food protection, stock levels, and net trade. Access. An adequate supply of food at the national or international level does not in itself guarantee household level of security. Concerns about insufficient food access have resulted in a greater policy focus on incomes, expenditure, markets, and prices in achieving food security objectives. Utilization. Utilization is commonly understood as the way the body makes the most of various nutrients in the food. Sufficient energy and nutrient intake by individuals is the result of good care and feeding practices, food preparation, diversity of the diet, and intra-household distribution of food. Combined with good biological utilization of food consumed, this determines the nutritional status of individuals. Stability. Even if your food intake is adequate today, you are still considered to be food insecure if you have inadequate access to food on a periodic basis, risking a deterioration of your nutritional status. Adverse weather conditions, political instability, or economic factors, unemployment, rising food prices, may have an impact on your food security status. Based on the statistics of State of Food Security in the World and World Food Program, 842 million people in the world do not have enough to eat. This number has fallen by 17% since 1990. The vast majority of the world's hungry people live in developing countries, where 12.9% of the population is undernourished. Poor nutrition causes nearly half of deaths in children under 5. 3.1 million children die each year. If women farmers had the same access to resources as men, the number of hungry people in the world could be reduced by up to 150 million. Asia has the largest number of hungry people, over 500 million, but Sub-Saharan Africa has the highest prevalence, 24.8% of population. What are the things affecting food security today? Climate change. Rising global temperatures are beginning to have a ripple effect on crop yields, forest resources, water supplies, and altering the balance of nature. Land degradation. Intensive farming leads to a vicious cycle of exhaustion of soil fertility and decline of agricultural yields. Global water crisis. Water table reserves are falling in many countries due to widespread overpumping and irrigation. Greedy land deals. Corporations and governments buying rights to millions of acres of agricultural land in developing countries to secure their own long-term food supply. So what do you think is a better way for us to make sure and secure our future when it comes to food security?